Hi guys, we're back with the Disc Store. I'm Nate.
I'm Steve.
You might know us from This Disc is Great with Steve and Nate, Wednesdays at 5. We do all sorts of disc reviews. Check us out. Steve, it's the holiday season, so what does that mean for a lot of our in-store shoppers?
We're going to have people coming in store. They're going to know what they're looking for, but then there's going to be some people who aren't really sure what's good to buy.
Yeah, we've got a lot of people coming in who are moms, significant others, siblings, people who've never seen a disc golf disc in their life, trying to buy presents for the disc golfers in their family. And sometimes it's a struggle. They don't know what to look for. They don't know all the ins and outs of glide, fade, turn, what all that means. So we decided we wanted to help them out. What are we doing, Steve?
We're doing Steve and Nate's top 10 disc golf tips for your Christmas shopping experience.
All right, let's kick it off. Tip number 1, know your golfer. What do we mean by that, Steve?
We're talking about someone who goes out almost every day, talking to someone who's gone out a few times, or someone who's never been golfing before.
Yeah, so for newer players or somebody who just goes out casually with their friends, just about any disc will do. They're looking to try new things. You can get them just about anything, and it's great. For somebody like me and Steve who play tournaments, are more serious, we've got a bag full of discs, I have a very specific set of things that I want. So you need to know, is your golfer casual, is your golfer competitive, and you need something specific. So tip number 1, know your golfer.
Tip number 2, weight and color matter. Nate, what do we mean by that?
So color matters for a lot of reasons. Yellow and green discs tend to be hard to find in the grass, so some people don't like that. Other people, like I've got buddies who have an all-white bag or an all-orange bag. So if you got a disc golfer who has a single color bag, you might want to make sure to buy the right color disc or they're not going to throw it. So Steve, why does weight make a difference when it comes to disc golf discs?
Your average player isn't going to be able to feel 2-4 grams, but once you start jumping from 10 to 20 with our very light discs, there's going to be a noticeable difference in flight pattern. But then for someone who is super particular about their disc, that weight is going to mean the world to them.
Yeah, and lighter weight discs are great for beginners or young children. So if you're buying for someone who's like under 10 years old or even under 12 years old, very light discs are good for them. So that's an option to keep in mind.
So just remember, weight and color matter.
Tip number 3, if all of that sounds really overwhelming, keep it simple and get them a gift card. Why do we recommend gift cards during the holidays, Steve?
Gift cards may seem kind of like a cop-out, but honestly, it lets them have the freedom to get whatever they actually need if they know what they're looking for.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with a gift card. So again, if all of this seems really overwhelming, get them a gift card.
Tip number 4, ask them what they're looking for.
Again, that takes a lot of the complexity out of it. Ask them exactly what they're looking for. And if you don't want to ask them, ask their friends, the people they golf with. They ought to have a good idea. This is what me and my mom used to do before I worked here and get anything that I wanted. I'd give her a list of 4 or 5 different discs that I'm looking for. She could take that list to the shop. I gave her all the specifics she needed so the shopkeeper could help her find stuff. It just makes it a lot simpler.
Tip number 4, ask them what they're looking for.
Tip number 5 is pick up on their hints. So what kind of hints might a disc golfer drop about what they're looking for, Steve?
A lot of disc golfers will talk about their favorite brands. We're talking Dynamic Disc, Innova, Legacy, Millennium. They'll talk about their favorite plastics, Star, Champion, Pinnacle. There's a lot of different things that are said throughout the community, but just listen a little close, you'll be able to pick up on a lot.
If you're a little more advanced, you might be able to pick up on some deeper ones, like do they talk about their Wraith being too beat up, and you can get them a new one like that, or if they are crying about how they lost their favorite Trespass, you can go get them a new Trespass, those kind of things. Or if you're looking to spend a little bit more, if they've been eyeing their buddy's Zuka cart and talking about how slick that is, or if their buddy just got that new Fossa Zany Pro from us, and they talk about that a lot, maybe you pick up on something like that. So tip number 5 is pick up on their hints.
Tip number 6, if you're still not sure, get them a gift card.
Tip number 7, scout out their bag. Steve, what do you mean by that?
You might be able to go into their bag, pull out what they're throwing, see the condition of what's in their bag. I know a lot of guys, they use a lot of putters because they wear out quick.
Yeah, so seriously, steal stuff out of their bag and bring it into the store. We'll help you find the exact match or take pictures, write down names, colors. And again, practice putters, you can't have too many of those, so even getting some more putters is always a good thing. So tip number 7 is scout out their bag.
Tip number 8, take advantage of Trilogy's buyback program. Nate, tell them how that works.
So Trilogy is the cooperation of Latitude 64, Dynamic Discs, and Westside Discs. If you buy any disc from those 3 brands, they allow you to bring it back within 2 weeks to swap it out for anything else in the store. So if you get a disc for your disc golfer from one of those 3 brands and it's not something they want, they can bring it back, switch it out for whatever they want, no questions asked. Super simple. Takes, again, it's not a gift card, so you can actually give them something under the tree, but they still have the freedom to get what they want.
Tip number 8, take advantage of Trilogy's buyback program.
Tip number 9, if you haven't picked up on this yet, seriously, gift cards are where it's at.
Stuck. Tip number 10, disc golf apparel is a great option.
So again, if you're opposed to gift cards, we get it. You want to put something under the tree, but you're scared of discs? We've got great hoodies like the one I'm wearing. We got these hats. We have all sorts of great disc golf apparel. Gives you something great to put under the tree.
Tip number 10, disc golf apparel is a great option.
All right, guys, that was our top 10 tips for how to shop for a disc golfer this Christmas season. Make sure to tag and share it with your friends so that we can get them all the information they need to know how to shop for you, and it'll really help them out.
We're going to be putting out more videos, and don't forget to check out This Disc is Great with Steve and Nate. Again, my name's Steve.
I'm Nate, and we'll see you guys later.